always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. I wanna thank you for taking me as I am. Need you to know that I'm your number one fan. I wanna give you my heart. Silver lining when I'm in the trenches. You stand beside me with your patience and forgiveness. I wanna give you.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway from Wild Card Weekend. Starting from the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take one.
First down, here's Dak. As his man, that's their rookie for Morgan. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. On first down, they'll run. Great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come. Kill.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
We're going to 53.
There's a dive up the middle. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. 70 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. And it's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, His defense got to pick him up.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Dart starting with a pass here. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Off to Tracy. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. He's picking up about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. On the handoff, here's Scatterbill. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? More importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
He has it at the 22. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, 47. Line 8. Here we go, going to 54. Line 8. Here we go, going to 54. Going to 54. Line 8. Wait, take.
Lone back gets the handoff. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. A pickup there of 39. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Line 8.
1st down, it's Blue. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Yeah, here we go. Line 8. 26.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kill. 27.
Back to the air here. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a short yard gain. To find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. It's a perfect play to break it big.
Kill.
They'll try and punch it in. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Cowboys go up 6-0 here in the 1st. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs then, Miss Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. On the ground here, Tracy. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. So that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Dart. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Darts out of the shotgun. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Third down now. Here's Dart. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
All set now. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap and give to Tracy. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. This is Scattergood, left side. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
Brought down back at the 27.
One quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. It's the Cowboys out in front. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9, now 9 is what they need on third down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll throw, third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Blake Grupe on to attempt a field goal. It's 44 yards here from the left hand. Grupe sends it through, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Yeah, Billy.
First and 10. Here's Prescott. Hits him on the end route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Yeah, really good.
They'll run here on first down. He cuts it right. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys now lead by 10.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Bronco leading. Under 10. Under 10. Bronco switch.
On play action with Dart. He rolls to his right. Moving right, airs it out down. That's grabbed inside the 30. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And second second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
He was taken down.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Back to the line they come, second down. Dark from the pistol. Throwing the out route complete. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Giants will have a first down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Handoff now to the receiver. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
All right, here we go. Second down. Now Dart. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's on target to Johnson. And in, touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a one-score game in the first half. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Blake Groupie to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first down. At their own 24-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Now here's Prescott. Completed over the middle. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Bobby Okereke making that stop.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on throw, that's a go-to route to target.
The give here on 2nd. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
We're going to 53.
Up the middle, Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Yeah, here we go.
Now Prescott. just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Go ahead. Hey, 47. 26.
Third and long for him here. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down.
Brian Anger in confirmation for the Cowboys.
It's fielded at the 14. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10. A give right side to Tracy. And he's brought down as the drive starts out for the 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now second and 6 at the 23-yard line.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Darts looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on third and 1. That's caught for the first. Continuing to move past the 45. Big man's showing up the yards. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Giants at a deficit. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's such a magnificent run. Quick story time. My first NFL start. Ricky Waters does the same thing. Gets the ball inside and near that goal line. And I get in the huddle. Ricky says, give Ricky the ball. Time to give Ricky the ball. You pay off a running back after such a tremendous effort.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Tracy is in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get some late points and the lead. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Yeah! There we go, 47, 26.
First down, here's Dak. He throws a bullet deep to the right. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Andrew Phillips. And the Giants put together a wonderful return. Gets him back inside the 40 following the interception.
Intercepted. The Giants take over first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Darts back to throw. Has a man on target to Johnson. Then he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants grow their lead just before halftime. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Blue running to the right. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
Brings up second and 5.
On second near the blue. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up third down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Prescott now to throw on third down. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Setting him on the dive. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Prescott on first and 10. Dumps it off to his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Second down now, 7 to go. Dak to the air here. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop with that 14 seconds to go. First time this game they've looked to him. And that takes them to third down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Yeah, there we go. Like that. Hey, kill.
They motion the tight end over. Prescott now on third down. Going deep here for the end zone. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Now throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're up against it here on 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And the deficit remains 2 scores.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Let's go. 60-6, 60-6.
Final throw before the break. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. This final shot of the half will not connect. That ball's incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Go play action. Here's Dart. Headed out right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger. Check out.
To throw. Here's Dart. Catch made. Tyrone Tracy. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Hey, check that. Street. Ready.
Trying the right side with Tracy. Quick thinking there to head back towards the middle. He salvages a few for him ahead of this 2nd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Dart. He's got it. Still has some space inside the 35. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. Give him 32 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Here's Tracy on first down. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go. 19
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Hits him on the out route. And not much doing. He's stopped quickly.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Darts out of the shotgun. Cut near the goal line. He has the New York touchdown. The Giants throw the lead coming out of halftime. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting it on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you'd love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they can find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
On now to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Rolling back, it's the handoff. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with him.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
You love a huddle. Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
He gets the handoff. And he gets him around 6 there. Brian Burns coming up with the stop.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
3rd down run with Blue. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker. Offensive line fast. 3rd and very short, back to throw. And he's caught, he's got Lamb. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Yeah! There we go!
They pick the hands off. Now Prescott bails out of the pocket quick. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Play action, Prescott. Oh no, they get him yet again. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants was set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle.
Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Scott on the ground here. Tracy. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down, Siskanabu. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Here's start now. Gets it to him on the screen. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield onto their own side.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
See what they went with. 3rd down.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. They cross the 40 on a nice run. Picked up a good chunk, but they stop him shy of the first. It's 4th and short.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Blake Groupie on to attempt a field goal. He was good on his first kick. Gonna need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. So with that play clock winding down, we're gonna get a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this 1st down.
65.
Dart gonna go for it on 4th. It's on target to Johnson. And they take him down right along the 30. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Giants ball, just 1 quarter away from advancing in the postseason. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Darts looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. And it's Johnson with another one. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They go right back to Tracy. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
The tackle by the Guardian overshown. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. So much. The mic, characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You whack, you twisted, the girls are broke, kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so, I love my baby mama. I never let her go. I'm tired of it.
Let's go now.
Here goes Dart to the air. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up 4th and long. Blake Groupie on to attempt a field goal. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. Groupie sends it through. And that extends the lead to 20.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. It sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read. Brock got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception, like back-to-back drives. That's a really hard walk off the field. The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Looking from the pistol, Prescott. Complete beyond the marker. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Cowboys. First down.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that 1st down run. Offense up to the line fast.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Dak out of the pistol. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you're going to win interceptions.
He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Moving quickly, trying to get set. First and 10. Here's Prescott. This one's caught. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. You're at a premium in this league.
Ball and defender right at the exact same time there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, it's flying around and making the play.
And this one doesn't go far. Offense in the hurry up here. Desperation time here on 4th. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. First and 10, Prescott. He's trying to push the field. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Running back gets it on the draw. We'll call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Phillips. And the Giants have it, forcing his 4th INT of the day.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Handoff. Here's Scannaboo. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 60 by 6. 60 by 6. Take go.
Right back to Scannaboo. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18.
3rd down now. Here's Starks. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Now, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
That kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
47.
Taking off the pick quickly, and he's going to throw. He finds Pickens left side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. He goes to the hurry up here.
At the 30-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Down the field, he's got Lamb. Gets it to the 15. There it is, touchdown Dallas. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Well, the Cowboys are saying they have it, and it looks like they do! Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. First and 10 from the 41.
Go! Back to 60, back to 60. 19, right, Jack Panther.
The give to Tracy up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants in a good spot, up by 13. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, Shaq. Cowboy 80.
Here's Tracy once more. He finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
3rd and 5.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Shaq. Viking 18. Reload, reload. Hurt. Right there, hurt. Let's go.
The give right side to Tracy. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
Ready? Cougar 19. Hawk 7, Hawk 7.
One play action with Dart. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Jamon Clark. And the Cowboys have some new Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. Still has some space inside the 35. And he is into the end zone. Frontalis touchdown. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys get it back to within 6. We'll get a stoppage here. Looks like there's a Giant in some discomfort following that play. Approaching 90 seconds remaining in this game. Not much time. They've got to get this one back. And the Giants' hands team secures the football. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Ooh, had to have that onside kick. Got one timeout, but not much time left. This one kind of feels like it's over.
Not a whole lot they can do, but you can't give up. Not a time to look at the clock. You got that one timeout. You got to do all you can and really hope and pray this offense fumbles the snap or screws it up here in the final minutes.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Handoff to Tracy. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. Lion. Take go.
Running with Scandaboo. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Here's an important kick now for Blake Grupe. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle. And the whistles go off, so we've got a timeout. 9 seconds left in the game. The Giants are set to punt. It's going to be Jamie Gillen doing the honors. He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Yeah! Here we go, 46. Going in.
Back play straight ahead. And finally they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. So here at MetLife, it's the G-men who come away with the win. As one side leaves dejected, another can finally, at least briefly, Brock, relax here. Their playoff run extending into the divisional round.
Yeah, you get to these 60 minutes, and what is it, kid? A suddenness? Like the suddenness of the season being over for one, and then the reality of like, wow, here we go. Here's a divisional round. Here's possible championship round. Maybe that Super Bowl is out there for us. It all happens right now, in real time, in front of our eyes.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from New York.